Hi everybody, Rita here from GmaReezScrapShack. I am doing a video today on this sweet little junk journal I made for Michelle Jenkins, otherwise known as Mickey's Do's Creations on YouTube. And yeah, so this is it. And right now I'm just kind of holding this camera in my hand. I was going to show you the scrap room. There's the front door. It's usually messy, but today I kind of cleaned it up just to show you what's going on in here. Hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. This is where I sit and do all my work. My old table that I got from the school that I work at, and it's been remodeled a little bit. We put glass on the top so I could put pictures, you know, underneath it. It makes for a really nice surface. You don't have to worry about it staining, and you can cut on it, and you know, glass doesn't really scratch unless you're really rough on it. Yeah, so let me sit down, show you what I look at. This is such a crazy room, and I'm so blessed to have it, and I thank my husband all the time because he made all this possible for me. Two big windows on both sides there, and this is all the space I have at the top is awesome. Of course, I have lots of junk. There's my little collection of junk journals that people have made me, or that I've swapped with, or that I've purchased. Yeah, laminator, just some odds and ends, the ribbon cupboard, some tools. You guys got to remember, I've been collecting this stuff for years. I started scrapbooking when I was in high school, and I've made several. I've probably got a total of, I don't know, maybe over 100 under my belt for sure. But anyway, this is what we're focusing on today, and this is the junk journal, garden junk journal that I made for Michelle. Over here, I put a charm that just says thankful, and it's on one of those little bubble pins or whatever you call those things. There's burlap on here and some lace. This is the faux leather you can order from CRICUT. This happens to be in a goldish brown color. This is one of those little summer scarves I got at the Dollar Tree. This is an old button that I got from most likely my Aunt Reba. And then if not Aunt Reba, I got it from oh, I don't know. I've gotten so many things, you guys. I don't know. This flower right here, my sister crocheted for me when she was here because I loved this fabric, but it was so furry, I wasn't able to make a flower, so she made it for me. And then I've got these cute little galvanized metal pieces. This is watering can, and I Mod Podged a flower napkin on there. Yeah. And then this is the little bucket. Super cute. I love how this turned out. I just made it where she could tie it. Closure. So that's part of that scarf. And let's go inside. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Normally I put my camera in, or I should show you because I'm always talking about this, but I don't know if I've ever actually showed anybody. My husband put these sticks underneath this cupboard right here for me. So all I do is I just, well, for one, I gotta unplug my sewing machine because I move it when I'm filming. I just set it on the floor right there. So there's these two sticks right here, and I just put the camera, I just lay it right in between here and face it down. So I'll do that now. I'll turn this light around. I've got this new light to help me with filming. Let's just see how it's working. Move some of my other stuff out of the way. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. Sorry, I usually don't take this long to film, but I definitely want to show you this book. Move some of my stuff out of the way. Put the book under here. This is a kind of big one. Let's measure it. let's see, it's 5.5 inches wide by 9 inches tall, and it's pretty thick, so the, the spine is 2 inches for sure. Okay, 2 inches, right? Okay, here we go. Don't want anything to happen to these, so I'm going to try to be careful. Okay, so this was made with the faux leather, and then this is just scrapbook paper. There's a little button here. I don't want to spend all day on this video, you guys, so this was inspired by Jibid. I hope I said her name right. And the fold up was inspired by Miss P, Paula. And yeah, and then this just flips up so you can still see the Bible verse, and this is TsunamiRose digital kit. Has to do with Bible verses, I believe. I forget what it's called. This was out of a children's book, and I just liked how it said, in the fall they raked the leaves together, and then in the summer it shows them playing in the pool. I just thought that was super cute. And ever since I've gotten to know Michelle, we've become really good friends, and we text each other daily, and we'll call each other to see how we're doing, and she's a really sweetheart. If you guys don't know her yet, you need to check out her channel. It's Mickey Do Creations on YouTube. So this was free-handed, see the beauty and everything. And I knew she wanted it to be a garden journal. I just didn't know what kind of garden, if she meant roses or actual, you know, food-based plants. So I did a little of both. That kind of seeped through the paper, which I didn't mean for that to happen. She could always cover it up with something. And, you know, this is all stuff out of my stash, so some of these things I found on the internet. This was one of those cheater bows where you just poke the 2 holes and run lace through it back and forth to get a little bow on the page without gluing it. This is a rubber stamp of some dandelion seed packet. I got this, I think I copied that off of a die cut that I already had so I could use it again. Bloom Where You're Planted, that was a cutout on one of the paper packs. Did a lot of sewing. I used some screen for a pocket here, and I pressed, I don't know, can you see this? Maybe I don't have the right lighting. I'm trying. That's a little better, I guess. This was a rose out of my front yard, and I pressed it between some screen and sewed around it and left it out in the sun to dry, and it still smells really pretty. These are some tags off of NectarsCreations, a kit that's called, I'll have to put that in there because you guys know I'm horrible at remembering things. This was just something I did on the CRICUT, some little flowers, piece of index card that I cut with a little fence punch. This is all Martha Stewart punches. I love her punches. This is a die cut I have of a frog. I just stuck a little piece of paper in there that says my favorite. And it says growing like a weed. Some of that. Oh, what's it called? It's called, I don't know what it's called. It's embarrassing how your brain just goes to mush. I tried to make this a when you get on the, I can't even talk. Oh my goodness, you guys, please forgive me. I haven't made a video in so long I forgot how to talk. This is just some lavender digikit that I got from somebody. I put a magnet here, but it's not staying real good. I guess it was kind of a weak magnet. I'm just gonna not talk for a few minutes until I get warmed up, you guys. Sorry. This is a photo of crochet that I thought was adorable, so I had to put that in here. A little pot and a little TsunamiRose flower, and I just drew the stem. Bloom Where You're Planted. I put some onions in here with some burlap and lace to make it look like a flower bed, and another little flower pot with some thyme or herbs. I just say herbs. that I cut out on the Cricut. This is the digi from, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'll just have to add it on to the video, you guys. I'm so silly, sorry. This was just a copy of something that was in a calendar. Happy is the nation whose God is the Lord. And I put some little daisies on the string. Here's one of those cute little, it reminds me of a coin purse, but it's a little place to hide some journaling. And these were all a part of that same kit from NectarsCreations. This video is going to take me forever. On this little paper, I call it a paper doll. It's a rubber stamp, Julie Nutting rubber stamp that I cut out. And then for the dress, I Mod Podged a napkin on there to make it look like pretty little watercolored flowers. Be patient with yourself. Nothing in nature blooms all year. Sometimes I see sayings and I don't have the stamps, so I just write them on the page myself. Hopefully Michelle won't mind. Most of the stuff is self-explanatory. I don't really feel the need to talk 100 miles an hour and get it all wrong. This is also from a digi, and I love this. I had a journal sent to me from Lisa, God's Girly Girl #1, and on the front of the cover she used a poppy, and so when I found the digi kit I had to get it because it had all these really gorgeous little things that I knew I could make little journaling spots and tags out of. This just says Farmer's Market. This says garlic. Some graph paper that was coffee stained. Everything's pretty much coffee stained. Not, some things aren't, but there's a little die cut I have of a window, and I just put that pretty little digi of poppies on in there to show her that she can put a picture back here. And to make it look like curtains, I used some lace. And then whatever picture she puts in there, it just slides in like that. Some doilies, cute little mason, wide mouth mason jar. I put where it's a flip up so she can write in it. Just put a little tuck spot right here. A lot of these are from more than one kit, so that's why I'm a little confused. Sorry if I sound crazy today. It's because I am. Michelle has a goat named Bo, and my oldest son's name is Bo, and I put this in there because it's so cute. And that's also from a digi kit that I got one time, and I'll have to put that in there as well. It's little farm animals. You'll have to forgive me, I keep yawning and I'm so tired. I've been in the craft room all weekend just having fun and trying to finish this book and working on another one. I could give you a sneak peek maybe at the end of this video if I don't take forever trying to show you this one. I'm doing a swap with Miss Fiona. I call her Fee, like, because it's just so darn cute. This was a little, very thin. It's not a doily. I don't know what they call it. I think my sister gave that one to me. She's moving, and she gave me all of her craft supplies. I'm having fun using a bunch of stuff that she left for me. Thank you, Tia. I love it. Just a little piece of burlap, and I did some sewing and some more of the digi kit here. This is just a piece of craft paper that ran through the cuddle bug for the effect of bob wire. Not bob wire, chicken wire. Goodness sakes. I tell you, I'm exhausted. This one just says, "You make the world a better place to be." I had this hanging in my craft room forever, and I finally took it down, and I wanted to send it to Michelle because she's such a sweetheart, and she always makes me feel good about myself. So, passing it on to her. There's a little bit of sari silk, a little bit of ribbon, a rubber stamp that I have of a hummingbird that I just kind of colored in a little bit. Did a little flip, some more on my calendar, some little flowers on a string, a little piece of index card, made it look like a little gate, and there's a tiny little Tim Holtz paper clip right here. Take it off, this folds down, and she could write something here. And then there's this cute little paper doll. We call it a paper doll. It's a Julie Nutting stamp. My granddaughter helped me color it in. She wanted it in Michelle's book, so she always likes to do the boy paper dolls first when she comes in here to craft, because she always draws them with red hair like my oldest son Bo. So we put that in there for Michelle. And we did the little girl on this side, and we gave her some paper clip sunglasses and a rooster. I colored in with some markers. A little tag I made out of one of the cutouts from the paper that I used. Another piece of screen that just looks like a little fence or a little gate. Okay, so I was inspired to do this, and I don't think I did it right. Linda did it on mine, and I think Linda got it from Shayna, and I don't know who Shayna got it from, the idea, but I thought it was super cute. But I think I did mine wrong because I put the flower in there when it was still alive, like it wasn't dried out, and it's starting to get kind of nasty. So she might want to take this off of here or cut it out because it just looks gross. Now the ones I did with burlap and this other netting, real thin netting, they dried out and they look fine and they smell good. There you go. Just a little bit of Mod Podge with Tsunami Roses, and this is a stamp I have that I colored in with watercolors, and I just recently started using watercolors. These were Crayola brand, and I thought they were super cheap and I wasn't going to have fun with them, but honestly I have had the most fun with them because all the colors are there. It bled through, so I put a little piece of screen on it, so it's kind of like a little belly band. This little tag says, "Inspiration exists, but it has to find you working." A rooster from the calendar. Doily, I should say. I know Michelle loves yellow roses, and I put these in here just to remind her that I know she loves them, and it's a good friendship flower, so yeah. This is on some graph paper that's been coffee stained. Here's a little bit of lace that I glued on the edge just for texture.